All right, welcome back, everybody. We're here with registered dietitian Jacqueline.
Meet Avila.
Okay, I thought I'd let her say that because I would get it wrong. All right, welcome to the show. You are doing something so cool. I mean, anybody can make a cheese plate. Anybody can do a vegetable tray. Yeah. Even I can do it. But this, it's a cornucopia.
Yeah, it's really simple to do. I mean, you can make your own doughs. You want to just make sure that the dough that you make isn't going to rise too much. So like thin pizza crust or breadsticks, those would be a really great dough. But if you're intimidated by making your own dough, you could just buy pizza crust. I
just think this is the coolest idea ever. Okay, well, let's get started because this is actually going to be a cornucopia, and you're going to fill it with goodies, or you're able to fill it with goodies.
Yeah.
So this is our frame. We have I looked at these and I said, how did you start that? And she started with an aluminum frame.
Yeah,
or,
so
I guess it's,
tinfoil.
Tinfoil, aluminum, whatever.
So what you want to do is you just start, and I rolled these into little balls already and cut up my pizza dough crust. This way it won't stretch out completely, and it's going to be easier to get underneath the cornucopia.
Okay, now you sprayed the foil, correct?
Yeah, I did, because I've done a couple of them now. I've practiced, and the first one I didn't spray, and the tinfoil did not come out.
Okay,
so.
well, I'm just curious, even with spraying, how do you get it out? Because it seems like it would be very fragile and very difficult to get it done.
So the tinfoil, when the bread is cooking, it actually separates from the tinfoil.
Okay,
so you just
the bread stretches out a little bit?
Hold it and then just pull out the tinfoil.
And then what about the little thing at the end? That's going to be the tough part.
If it stays in, don't worry. What you could do is, as you are eating, just make sure you're pulling out the bread.
Tell us about
Yeah, just
don't eat the end piece.
Don't eat the tinfoil, please.
Okay. The end result is so cool.
Yeah, so all you do is you just start wrapping it around, and it's pretty simple if you've done like all of this prep work and rolled up your dough.
Well, you're almost halfway done. So this is a pretty simple idea. But boy, oh boy, what a great one. I have never seen this. This is just so unique. And it is. Look how easy that is, guys.
Yeah, pretty fast and easy.
All right, and it's just normal pizza dough, but again, as Jacqueline said, you could whip up your own special dough with your own spices and put your own kind of spin or flavor on it.
Yeah, so on this cornucopia over here, we have some nutmeg and brown sugar and cinnamon, just to have it be more of this, like, complementing the fruit that's going to be inside.
Right. And those are the biggest grapes I've ever seen in my life. They're like almost as big as golf balls.
I know, they're great. And you want to have fruit of all different textures and everything just to give you that really pretty centerpiece that people will want to be more inviting to eat. Just because most of the time on these like holidays, we're all focused on like the main dish, and it's going to kind of be nice to just have a little refreshing snack of fruit. Or
Okay, so you wrap it up, and then you also have a strip here that's more like a rope, and that's going to go around the end, which we're all probably familiar with when we've seen a cornucopia. You have that edge around there.
Yeah, right. So what you could do is, even if you want like a smaller cornucopia, say like we wanted to stop right here, you could pick up your little rope.
Put it on right there.
And just
look at that. I just love this. I want to do it. I really want to try it myself. I'm sure I'll mess it up. It won't be nearly as nice as yours. So once you get it wrapped, then you put it in the oven for how long?
I put mine in for about 35 minutes and then check it, because if your oven is going to cook it a little bit faster, then you don't want it to brown completely. So that one is a homemade breadstick dough, and then this one I actually used this little pizza dough to make. And then to give it like a really pretty shine, you just put like an egg wash on there.
And then how long do you bake it, did you say?
35 minutes at 350.
Okay. So very, very easy. And there's a vegetable one you're looking at right now. So you can fill it with fruit, you can fill it with vegetables. You could do, as you said, cinnamon sugar and fill it with little bitty pastries.
Yeah.
Why not, right? Well, listen, how can folks get more information about you?
So we do a ton of classes. I work for Utah State University Extension. We have classes on gardening, cooking, nutrition, family finance, relationship, but if you just go to extension.usu.edu, that's where you can find a lot of information. Very
good. Jacqueline, I'm sorry we've run out of time, but what a wonderful idea. Thank you for putting that in my head. I'm going to try it, folks. I'll bring it in. I'll show everybody how great it turns out. All right, we'll take a break when we come back.